Hi guys, welcome to my new video. Today is a bit different. I'm doing a Q&A about me and all of the horses. So let's get started. You've done quite a few questions, so hopefully we can get through all of them. The first question was, who are you and who are your horses? So I know I don't really talk about them much on this channel. I mainly base it off of Bonnie, my lovely horse. So I am Alyssa, I'm 12 years old and I have been riding for around 2 years. My entire life is just my pets and mainly my dog and my horse. So speaking of my horse, Bonnie is a 15 two-hand Arabian mix, and we don't really know too much about her because she was a rescue horse. We don't know much about her history, but she clearly didn't. And the second question was, what are you most looking forward to with Bonnie? There's nothing in particular, but I'm really excited to start going out on some more hacks with her. I really want to make her into a happy hacker, and she's very scared while she's out hacking at the minute, but she's getting really good with it. So mainly it's just getting out in the trailer and exploring loads of new places because she is only 12, she has many more years left, and I just can't wait to show her all around the world and do some travelling. How did I get into horses? So this is a very long story. I was around 4 years old when I first sat on a horse, and I loved it and I had so much fun. I was on lead rein, but it was just a one-time thing because of money and time. When I was just turning 10, I came up with my mum's Facebook story that I had been on a horse. So I saw it and I thought, oh my god, that was so much fun, and then I started remembering it. So I asked my mum, could I maybe go sometime again, sometime soon? And she kept saying yes, but she thought I wasn't serious about it. So it took her about a month for her to book my first proper riding lesson off lead rein in a menard, actually learning. So once I went there, I had so much fun, and then I rode for about 3 months, just having lessons once a week. And then I decided I wanted to join Pony Club, and it was really fun there, and I met one of my best friends. So once I'd done Pony Club for a while, I wanted to move on to getting a loan horse, but there was nothing actually there for loan, and I went to see quite a few, and none of them were my ability. They were all quite ahead of me, and I almost got thrown off quite a few times because my loan horse that I wanted was quite cheeky and wasn't very good to school. So I decided that I wanted to buy my own horse because there was quite a lot at the time for sale, much easier. So that's when I decided I wanted to buy Bonnie. But yeah, that's basically the gist of how I got into horses. Moving on to the next question, what is Bonnie's favourite food? This is so complicated. She likes so many foods. She likes carrots, she likes stud muffins, she likes birthday cake, she likes her dinner, she likes pineapple. So she's not very fussy. But I'd say out of everything she's ever eaten, it's probably birthday cake. She's had quite a few different kinds of birthday cakes. She's had Bobby's, and she's had her own birthday cake, and she absolutely loves it. Next question is, what do you love most about Bonnie? There's no answer, it's just altogether her entire personality I'm just so in love with. I think we're very similar. She's basically me but in horse version. So I don't really have a good enough answer for this one, sorry about that, but it's just altogether her entire personality I'm just absolutely obsessed with, and she's just the best. Next question is, what is the most difficult thing about Bonnie? So the most difficult thing about her, there's quite a lot, but probably is you never know what Bonnie you're going to get on the day you come. You can never plan something because you never know what you're going to get on this day. So she can be a bully sometimes and she can be really sweet the next day. You can never plan anything with her because she's just so different each day. And it's also probably how much she holds a grudge. You can make one simple mistake and then for the next month she will hold that against you. So they're probably the most difficult things about Bonnie. Where do you see yourself in 10 years time? Right, so I don't know, you can never know where you're going to be, but in the dream life, I would have 3 horses, including Bonnie, of course, those 3 horses, because she will only be 22, which is still so young, bless her. So I'd have 3 horses, ideally a Arab, a thoroughbred and a cob. They're probably my 3 favourite breeds. And I'd probably have quite a few farm dogs. I love farm dogs. At the minute I do have a dog, but she is a tiny little Cavapoo that gets stuck in the tiniest little puddles. So she's not exactly a farm dog. So I would have a few farm dogs, a few horses, and I'd probably have about 10 acres, but no one knows where you're going to end up. And I would probably be a show jumper. Which out of the other 3 horses is your favourite? It's this little bean, Poppy. She is the best. I love her so much. What is your favourite memory with Bonnie? So I've only had her 8 months, and for half of that she was quite poorly. So we haven't done too much, but I can remember the first time we went to an arena hire out in the trailer, and oh my goodness, it was so much fun. She was insanely happy. She even lay down on the floor, which was absolutely hilarious. But it might also be the first time we went on a hack, because I remember for quite a lot of the time my instructor kept taking her on hacks, and I was always super jealous because I wanted to take her. But then I remember the first time I took her by myself with just me and Bonnie and my mum following behind. I was so happy and so proud of both of us, and that might be my favourite memory with Bonnie. What is the funniest thing Bonnie has ever done? Honestly, every single day she amazes me with how hilarious she is. But there's 2 things that stand out that I can remember really well. The first one is we were on a little hack and we were going trotting up a hill, and then she trumped. And she wasn't expecting it, and she flew out of the way thinking something had hit her bum, but really it was just a trump, and it absolutely terrified her, and it was so funny. And it took about her 5 minutes just for her to calm down after that enormous noise. Honestly, it was so funny. But also when we went to an arena hire for the first time and she lay down and started rolling on the floor, that was so funny as well. So she's just got such a lovely personality. There's just so much funny about her, and it's so difficult to decide. Her entire personality is funny. How old and how tall is Bonnie? So Bonnie is 12 years old. Oh, she's so old. It was her birthday not too long ago, actually. I think I made a video about that. And she's 15 too. And one of the last questions was, what's your favourite riding memory? I have so many amazing memories with riding horses, especially if saying I've only been riding for 2 years. But my favourite was probably when I went to an own pony week with one of my best friends, and we were doing it all week practicing, and then at the end of the week there was like this weird little show thing, and then the instructors were the judges, and there was games, there was a dressage test, and there was a jump course, and I remember doing that and on my favourite horse at the time, and we came 4th, and it was super fun because I was on my favourite horse with one of my favourite friends, and I just remember how fun it was, and I was so proud of both of us. What is Bonnie's favourite thing of the day? That would either have to be when she gets her food in the morning, which I think is every horse's favourite part of the day. It's just food. Horses live for food. She absolutely loves it on Wednesdays when we go for a hack. So if it's on a Wednesday, her favourite part of her day would definitely be going for a hack. That's it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this really long video, and thank you so much if you were the people that commented. I really appreciate it, and some of these were such amazing questions, and I'm so happy I finally answered them. I know they've been sitting there waiting for about a week, so thank you. Bye.